No, they
Literally, yes,
Huh?
it was
overachieved.
though.
They overachieved. Look what he did with that roster. They overachieved with
Because
that roster.
exactly because he achieved, he was 32, 33 years old.
Yeah, you're proving Pogba's
No,
Yeah,
point.
you
no,
prove
You
me
no, I'm
just my
not.
point.
No, I'm not.
fucking
No,
dumbass.
How
you.
many times do he gotta overachieve before the league catches on? Like, yo, this
That's
roster
the
is really
That
not
is
point.
good.
the
You
That's the
point.
point.
moron.
You're
So if they
overachieving,
put a
but
better
your
roster
roster's
around him,
bad,
he
not
can
as good.
achieve what he
No,
can
but
That's
but
achieve.
okay,
but the
Pogba.
point, but the
Dog.
point, but
Yo,
Pogba,
is
We
this
can
guy
just get
fucking.
role
Yo,
players
this guy's
but
that
fucking.
do
Wait, wait.
it.
This
The
is what I
Pogba.
want to
one
say.
turn
Right?
What do
If
that
Matthew
you
got to do
John
with Steph
in
if the
this shots,
roster is
average
not
hold on,
good?
10 points
let
per
me ask you
time, and
guys this:
Jimmy gets
if you put
back
a
with
roster, the
You
12.
guys are
equivalent,
just skating by the
it,
biggest shit.
Brizo, if you put a roster, the equivalent of like the Rockets level of talent around Steph, that's a 50 something win team. That's like a 50-55 win team.
Easily.
Easily. That's
Absolutely.
all I'm saying.
Yeah, but that was comes with a price. We don't do that anymore. When was the last time we said, Steph, we built a championship roster?
Okay,
Was
we saying we have
2019.
to do that.
We
Then
don't
Pogba
do that
stays
anymore.
back
You
though.
Exactly.
guys need to
Pogba,
understand.
But I think we
You're
will do it this
focusing the
Yes.
offseason.
wrong things though.
I don't believe in front
Pogba,
Go
office
ahead,
and we've
Bezo.
one
got the
second,
assets to do it.
Pogba, 1 second you're saying that they don't build a championship roster around him, but then another second you're saying Steph can't carry you. Of
No, no,
course he
no.
can't
I'm
carry you
answering
to
his
his
question. I'm
game.
answering his question when he said it. We're gonna build a championship roster. I'm answering his question.
Can we go to the
I'm
Black
not going.
House?
No, no, no. I'm not mixing what I said. What I said was different. Had he said something, I was responding to
Okay,
it.
I got you. I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. I
We're
got
So
you. I got
simply
you.
saying, based on the roster he had and how he was able to overachieve, if you put a good roster around him, the sky's the limit.
I
That's
I
all we're
think
saying.
I think this is my opinion. This is what I said. Let's say we went to the road, okay? We went the road and we are playing against the Hawks, Boston, New York, and Detroit and Milwaukee. Steph might gonna get us 2 wins instead of 4 or 5 of them.
All right, but
It's a
Pogba,
team effort,
here's
though.
Yes,
my
they'll
position
do
though.
that. It's the
I
age.
watched Steph, but here's the thing: I did watch. We all watched him
Watch him put up
to
50
start the
twice versus
year
the Spurs.
exactly against the Spurs. So
Like, what are you talking
what
about?
I'm
Okay,
saying is
again,
this.
it's Spurs back to back those 2 games. Name the next
y'all
game what
aren't
he did.
understanding what Pogba.
But here's what I'm saying. No, I get what he's saying though, and
50 on
he's.
the Nuggets.
I
Like,
think we're
what the fuck are we
Yeah, I get
talking
what he's
both
about?
saying too.
sides are right, but here's the problem. We just need to focus. Okay, if we can improve this roster, I think we are all in agreement that Steph Curry can still lead a now in this case
Exactly.
at 38 years old, I think we need more talent than we did 5 years ago. That I agree with. Like at 38,
Yeah.
I think you because the league is better. It's not just about Steph. The
NBA
league is
history
better.
has shown that what we're doing is not what you do to win with the older star. History has shown that.
Yeah,
Right.
like Jay, it's a combination of
You
this.
need a
It's
young
a,
you need a young star.
Steph is older. Yes, that's true. But at the same time, he can still be the best
I
player
think
on a
Dre can.
championship team. But here's the problem: you have to get there because Pogba, the last 2 to 3 years,
Dre, how
what
you
have
gonna
I?
get 82 games? You need a young
That's what I'm saying.
superstar.
No,
Can
I
we can
agree.
we can we look at Tim Duncan for
We need a
example?
younger
Can
second
we look at
option.
Tim
When Jimmy
Duncan?
gets back, he'll be
What
the
did the
second. He'll
Bro,
be the
Spurs
third
you're
option.
an
do?
idiot,
But
bro.
we
Oh
need a
my
That's
younger
god.
actually
second
hold on.
Okay,
That's
option.
actually an interesting point, DK. Let's
what,
talk about that. When
what
was the
let's
last
talk.
year Tim Duncan was the best player on a title team?
Can we just talk facts?
In
And I love
2014.
and I
No,
love
he was not.
Wait, on
and
a team that
2014.
won? On a
and
team that won
On
or
a
got
team,
there?
2014.
on a championship contender. Forget a team that won.
Oh,
Championship contender.
let's just talk facts.
2013. I
2014.
think 2013. No, he
Twenty
I'm
wasn't
gonna
the
he was
go.
best
not
player
I'm
the
in
gonna
best
go
2014.
far.
player.
I'm gonna go
Who
Who's
was
not
the
far.
the
best
best
player?
He
player?
was not the
Wait,
best
wait,
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 wait.
player.
hold on, hold on. Let me answer. Let
Stop.
me answer.
How the fuck are you
I'm gonna go
talking
DK.
about?
Who was
different.
the
I'm
best
gonna go
player?
different
Wait,
route. When
He
was
was
the
the
let's
last
hear.
best player
time?
in
Wait, wait.
2013,
So
When
I
was
but
the
think
they
last
lost.
time
2013 is a fair
38
answer.
years
I think that's
old
a
or
fair
pushing
answer.
39 become the best player in a championship team? When was the last time in the NBA history? 39.
I mean,
Go.
Kareem in 80,
Was Steph Curry there though?
When was the last
Kareem
time
in
in the
80. I
NBA
think it was an
history?
88. Was it 88?
No, no, no. What the fuck? 88?
Whoa,
Kareem
whoa, what?
Abdul-Jabbar. He was like 37, 38, right?
Yeah, but
But let
Magic
me
was
ask you this,
better.
Pogba:
Yeah, but Kareem was better in the playoffs.
if you replace Shea with Steph, would the Thunder be
Um,
the favorites?
who?
Absolutely.
If
Wait,
you
who?
Yeah.
With
replace
who?
Shea with Steph,
Do
Yes.
would the
you
Thunder?
think it?
Oh,
I,
fam.
I,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, you
gonna I'm
fucking
gonna
no.
ask
We
you this question
disrespecting
right
Steph.
now.
We disrespecting Steph
When
now.
when
No, no,
when
no. I'm asking that question just so that we
no, no,
make it
I'm gonna
clear.
answer your question,
If you
but
put
I'm gonna ask you this
Like
question.
what you're
I'm gonna
saying is
That's a
you guys have a
no-brainer.
better roster
I
than us.
listen,
You
listen.
no, no,
squad
no.
I
better
Stop
agree.
players.
yelling, bro.
When
Just
when
wait.
no, no, no. Let me answer for Dre. When this guy was missing, J Dubs and Harris Stein and all their team was sitting injured. Chad, SGA was carrying that roster every night. He was
Steph
putting
could do
40,
that.
30,
Steph could do
40.
that.
Do you think Steph will do
Wait,
that?
wait,
Pogba, it
wait,
Steph could
wasn't
do
wait,
that
just
right
Shea
now.
No, no,
though.
no. Do you
Hold
wait,
on.
think
wait.
that
Yes.
Steph will do that and every single
It
night?
wasn't just Shea. It was
Steph could do
hold
that
on.
right
They
now.
actually lost some games. Hold on. I remember there was a few games they lost. They were struggling. Remember, they started off 24-1, and then they actually I think the next like
Yeah.
10 games they were 500.
They hit a dud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
because so
but
Dog, let's just stick to the stats. The Thunder are +7 with Shea off the court this year.
that's what I'm saying.
Do
Andreas,
you realize
there's
what that would be if we were
all right.
+7 with Steph
Because
Let
the
me
off?
ask you
D
guys this.
wait, see,
Hold on,
because
hold
now
on.
y'all are trying to push
This is an
agendas.
interesting
Y'all are trying to
point.
push
This is
agendas
actually an
now.
interesting point, and I haven't
Jay,
heard
it's not
anyone
to say
bring up.
Shay's not
I
amazing.
Like
haven't heard
y'all are trying to
anyone
push
Both
bring
things
agendas, and I
both
hate
things
when
can be
y'all do this
true.
shit.
Hold on.
Y'all do
I,
this
Both
I
things
all the
can
actually
be
time.
haven't heard
true.
anyone ever bring this question up. Not in the media, not on Twitter. I haven't seen it. Maybe someone has posed this question. What's more valuable to the Thunder's winning? Is it Shea or is it their defense?
It's Shea. They suck
It
when he
is
doesn't.
50
They're
50.
bro,
garbage. Their
they
offensive
It's
cannot
line is
get
not
close.
they
I
playing.
cannot
think it's
get
close.
consistent bucket when Shay's not there.
You
They
take
can't.
Shea off that team. Y'all are trying to
Dre,
push
Dre,
agendas, and
Oh,
this is
What
this
is
is
Dre,
really
what
the
is
Dre.
agenda
Have
for
a
me,
Nah, you
bro.
got you gotta go 50
One
50,
mic,
bro.
one
Shea
mic.
nice, bro. Shea nice.
Can I ask you a question?
One mic, one mic.
I know we are defending
Dre,
Steph, but we don't need to go far. Like we don't need
I
to.
think I think
Dre.
so
How are we
Dre,
going
I think it's
far?
an
I don't
unfair
understand why
Pogba,
you
question.
don't
no,
get.
no, no. I'm not even defending Steph. I'm making the point that from what I've been watching this season, because at the end of the day, reality is what I'm going to say. The reality is, if you put a modern level NBA roster, what we see from teams like the Spurs, the Rockets, even a team like Denver, who they don't really have the greatest defenders, but they have an NBA level like of talent, just a baseline level of talent. You surround Steph Curry with one of those types of teams, I believe that team's a contender. It's in the mix. It's
So
in
let
the
me
mix. It's in the mix. Hold on. It's in the mix of a
to
team where that could at least make the conference finals. Last season, we watched Jimmy on this team for the last like 25, 30 games, and we were an injury away from making the conference finals. Now, why did Steph get hurt? Because there just wasn't enough on the team from a talent standpoint. And Steph, it was an overuse
So
injury.
who can we realistically add? So who can we
No, I know.
realistically
So we have to
add
get
to make
younger.
this roster
For
more
us to
talented?
achieve the goals that we want, we have to get younger. We have to surround Steph Curry. Follow the blueprint that these other young teams. I've been saying this for 5 years. You have to follow the blueprint.
So who do we add?
It's not about who. We got to
So
see
who
who's
would you like to go
available.
out and
It's
grab?
not that simple. We have to see what the market is. We have to see where our draft pick lands. We have to see who's available. We have to see who we're willing to trade and if other teams are interested. There's too many moving parts to decide right now or to determine right now what what the possibilities are. However, I do believe there is a path. I watched Phoenix last year with quote unquote more talent go from a team that was the 11 seed. They missed the play in. They had Booker, KD, and Beal and other talented pieces. They missed the play in, not the playoffs, the play in. And then this year, they're the 7 seed. They're one of the top 8 teams in the West. And they did, yeah, they made some moves. They used a few draft picks, but nobody expected them to be as good as they were, right? They obviously loaded up with some athletes. They obviously got something back for Kevin Durant, but they also got off of Bradley Beal. My point is sometimes it's better to tear it down and to move off of some pieces than to like kind of like make tweaks and adjustments and stick with the core. Like maybe we're at a point where sticking with our core is no longer beneficial. Maybe we should just tear it down and see what's out there. See if we can trade some picks. See if we can trade Jimmy's contract.
Right, let me ask you this. If I had to put you on the spot now, yes or no, do you think we'll be a contending team
No,
next year?
I don't.
Yo, Dre.
But
I
hold
want to
on.
make
But
a.
now, if you ask me, do I think there's a path? Absolutely, there's a path. There's always a path. There's always a path because
Do we make the path? Would
I
Mike
don't think
Dunleavy
he's
make the path?
capable.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think I don't believe in Mike Dunleavy, and I don't believe in this front office's
The whole
urgency.
organization. The whole
Yes, it's
organization.
the urgency of the organization. They're more interested in
It's
the
a,
future. They're more interested in flexibility. They're more interested in optionality. They don't really care as much about winning now. If they did, they would have poured in all of our resources the last few years into that. They let
Dre.
Chris Paul's expiring contract go. They did not use many draft picks through the years for trades that we could have improved in the short term, and that's fine. Steph's 38 now, but he has no signs of slowing down. Yes, for 82 games, we're gonna need to get younger. I agree, Pogba. But if
Dre.
we do surround Steph with a modern level of talent, I'm not saying it needs to be the OKC or these types of teams that are like even the Knicks. I mean, they have so much talent. I'm just saying, give him a baseline. Like the Rockets, I don't even think they have a ton of talent. Like they have good young players. But look, listen to Rockets fans complain. We all know today Steph Curry's better than Kevin Durant. You put Steph Curry on that Rockets team, they're a better team. Like you gotta surround Steph with 6'7", 6'8" players that can
Yo,
shoot,
but Dre,
that
Why
can
why
defend.
did you
Dre,
say the
Dre,
But
Dre,
Rocket?
but
Why did
KD's a
you say the
bum though.
Rocket?
Like you can't really
because the
compare.
Rockets
No, no,
because
no,
the
no,
Don't do
no.
Rockets
that.
have players
Andrew,
We
don't do
can't.
that can
that.
defend. The Rockets have
No, don't
players
do that.
that are athletes that have
Dre,
positional
But
size.
also
Dre,
they
Dre,
have
Dre, Dre.
dudes. They also have a guy who can do it 82 games regular every single
Yes,
night.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
That's what I'm
that
saying.
so
They're young.
Steph and KD and Brown right now their career, it's not a shame.
No, we
Stop,
No, no,
can't
no.
stop,
keep.
Wait.
stop.
Let me
No,
finish.
Yo,
and
yo,
that's what
hold,
I
Let me
hold
hate.
up.
finish.
Dre,
Let
Yo,
that's
me
what I
finish.
hate.
Once
Steph can't
you get
group
this
them with
stage,
those two
once
niggas.
you get this stage in your career, it's not a shame. You can't do it day in day out because of
Nah.
age, because of
But
injury.
Pogba, the
yo, yo,
same thing
yo,
goes for
but,
LeBron,
And
right?
that's the
Look at the
unfair
Lakers.
shit. Steph get
nah,
Look
grouped
nah,
at
in
the
nah.
with
Lakers
those niggas, bro.
roster. The Lakers had Luka Doncic carrying them the whole
Exactly.
season, and
That's the
then they
player
had
we don't have
three.
in
Steph
in
don't
our
need a player
roster.
I
like
know,
that.
but Pogba. What I'm saying is, I don't think Steph is at the LeBron phase. I don't even think he's at the KD
Me
phase.
Yo,
neither. He
Dre,
not.
yo, Dre,
82
hold
games.
up, hold up. Let's just talk facts. Yo,
We can just get younger,
hold up,
get a
die
few
hard,
more talented
die
role
hard. Yo,
players.
I'm not gonna let you cut me off, nigga.
All right.
Hold up, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, once again, right? Let's just
Go
talk
ahead. Go
facts.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
let's
ahead,
just
Nina.
talk facts, right? Yo,
Wait, did
yo,
you just say the N word?
Why you crashing,
let's just
Not
DK?
the
talk.
Why
N
you
word.
Yo,
crashing, man?
Yeah, he did.
yo,
He did.
Damn.
He did.
yo,
But he might be a
Did you
black
just
nigga. Who
drop
knows?
the N
DK,
word?
yo,
go
listen.
ahead, bro.
Yo, listen.
What?
Whoa. Who said the N
Yeah.
word?
Yeah.
Or who said nigga? I don't know why. You got me saying the N
Was
word.
it
Wait, who said it?
DK? Was it DK who said it?
Oh, okay.
No. I thought
I
I
thought y'all
heard the
said. I thought
Australian
y'all
say
see.
go ahead,
Y'all said
bleep.
Die Hard. I thought Die Hard said it. That
No,
was
I
crazy.
thought it was Die
My
Hard. He
fault.
said go ahead, bleep.
I I
It
Wait,
was
what?
Die Hard. You didn't hear Die Hard saying it?
It was,
What?
yo,
Let's just talk facts,
it,
bro.
it, it,
I
it
didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I'm black, but I didn't
yo,
say
Bro,
it.
yo,
who's cursing, bro?
listen, bro. I don't give.
I promise you. I
Yo,
promise you,
DK, we
Die
can't
let's
just
just
slide
talk
past
facts,
this.
right? Let's just talk facts.
DK,
Wait,
let's just
DK,
we
hold
Yo,
gotta
on,
talk
DK. We
facts, bro.
cannot slide
we
past
gotta
this.
talk facts.
Die Hard,
First
you're
off,
black.
First off, KD's a bum. Who the fuck cares about KD? Let's
Stop
talk
capping.
about
Stop
LeBron.
That's
capping, bro.
facts.
No,
Stop
That's
let's
not
capping.
talk
fact.
about LeBron. Let's talk
That's
about
not
Steph.
facts.
That's facts.
DK, that's not
It
Nigga,
is
facts.
facts. It
LeBron
is
has been
facts.
playing with
Let
talent and
hold
not
up,
winning
nigga.
either.
Yo. Shut your mouth. Right. This is the point. The point is this, right? If you take first off, the Rockets are gonna lose in the first round. Okay. That's them. They're gonna lose. Okay.
Against the
If
Lakers?
you Yes, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose, right? Once again, and if you put Steph on that Rockets team, he's able to carry them and he's able to make them great. If you put LeBron on that Rockets team, I think he could do some things with them. You cannot add KD in these conversations like he's
Bro,
like, no, he's not, bro.
bro.
He's not.
DK, you're not
Steph,
talking
wait,
So
facts,
hold up,
bro.
DK, so
nigga. Hold
DK,
up.
hold on,
So,
DK.
hold up,
So
nigga. One more.
if he
Hold up,
gets
my
them
Nah,
outside the
DK,
first
hold,
round,
DK,
are
there's
you
no
gonna
hold
give him
up,
hold,
credit?
bro.
hold,
There's no
hold,
hold up.
Are
hold,
you,
There's no
hold,
hold
hold,
up, bro.
hold up, nigga. Hold up.
wait,
There's
wait,
no
wait,
hold
wait.
up.
Hold up. Steph
DK,
Curry.
if KD gets the
Yo,
Rockets out
yo,
of the
yo,
first
you
round,
see
are
when
you
you
gonna give
start
him
this
credit?
muting shit? Yo, nigga,
Are you gonna
bro,
give him
listen, bro. You
credit? Yes or
dumb
no?
Nick, give who credit?
KD, if he gets the team out of the first round.
Nigga, he's not getting them. Yo, $1,000 right now. They don't get it
Oh
out.
my God! All right, man.
Yo, if you're not
Fine.
trying to talk money, shut
Your
your mouth,
KD
bro.
hates too
Yo,
strong. All right, continue.
this just facts, nigga. This just facts. The point is this, right? It doesn't take much to win with Steph. We've seen this formula for 12 years. Steph in wings, and that's it. You get, bro. We already have a blueprint to how to fuck to win to this with this dude, right? You get him like two, maybe three extra pieces, we're golden. You niggas keep on talking about, oh, he's not able to carry a team for the. Yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Enough. He's a top 5 player if you have the right
I'm
pieces
sick of
around him.
y'all
You
fake
know,
ass
what
fans
bothers me
touting
about
Steph
what
though.
Pogba was
Facts.
saying?
I'm sick of
Yeah,
y'all
it
fake
We
ass
bothers
haven't.
shit
Facts.
you.
I
touting
You
agree
Steph
with
see,
you. I
Curry,
would.
man.
I
it's
agree
No,
with you,
no, no.
bothering
Jamie.
Let me
you what
tell
I
you. Let
said
me
all
explain to you
night.
why it bothers me.
It
We make this
bothers you. You
assessment
just
on
said
Steph
it.
Curry, and we haven't seen him with a good roster in 7 years.
It's not about being good roster. When you are 38, 37,
2022
39,
wasn't a good
you
roster.
need people.
22 was decent, Andre F. But I'm
No,
saying,
he
like
was
LeBron
32.
and
He
KD,
was 32.
we
Yeah,
haven't seen.
I've been seeing, bro. I'm not gonna lie though. Recently on the TL, everybody's been acting like that 2022 roster was like garbage. Like the roster wasn't bad. Like,
Nah.
it's
Breezo,
Now,
actually a
they
pretty
now
solid
wasn't. They
the
roster.
roster was
overachieved. Do you
Okay,
believe that?
No,
Yes
no,
or
no,
okay,
no,
no?
no, no.
okay. Let's go back. Let's go
Were
back
they a
2022.
championship
Wait,
team?
wait,
No,
wait,
they
wait,
was not a
the
championship
no
wait,
team.
no no
wait,
no.
wait,
The
wait,
They
wait,
roster
wait.
was
overachieved.
the
Let me say
roster
this. Let
was
me say this.
decent.
Let's
I
go back.
actually believed in them winning the championship before the
No,
playoffs.
So did I,
Boston,
Breezo.
Boston,
So did I.
Boston,
I
Boston
remember
fumbled
because
that
I just
championship.
I'll
bro,
be
I felt
Boston,
honest
that
though, right?
feeling. I
So
had like
Boston
that
fumbled
feeling.
that
Do
championship.
you
Y'all
there were
do
cannot
the
you
lie.
two
think
teams.
do you think that 2022 is gonna be it's gonna beat OKC 2026?
Wait,
Hell
No,
wait, wait,
no.
wait.
no,
Hold
But
on.
hell
Wait, so
no.
OKC,
wait, wait.
but
Hold on,
But
hold on,
OKC
hold
that's
on.
not
with
Wait,
the
the
wait, wait, wait,
Pogba,
wait, wait.
conversation.
but
Hold on,
Pogba,
Hottie,
you can't
Hottie. Hold
really
on,
say
hold on,
that
Hottie,
because
Boston,
Hottie,
Pogba
Andrea,
actually averaged
Hottie.
that.
they
That's
fumbled
not
Hold
the
that
on, hold on, hold
championship.
on.
conversation. I have some hot
Hottie,
takes off that
Hottie. Let me ask
2022
Hottie a
team.
question. Hottie,
Hardy, sometimes you
Hottie.
have
How
to
did
learn how to
Boston?
stop eating the shit. That
Wait,
team's
but
not
you
gonna
know what
beat
the
Oh
fun, you
my
know
anybody.
what
god.
the funny thing, you know what the
Hottie,
funny thing
Hottie.
is
Hold on.
though,
Let me ask Hottie a question.
Pogba. You know what the funny thing
Hottie.
is to that 2020. The no,
You
the one
guys
thing
got to
Pogba said,
realize though,
the
but
one
it's
thing Pogba said, that 2022 Warriors team actually
Jesus
kind
fucking
of
Christ.
matches up with the OKC because we
No,
actually
Nah,
they
have
do
nah, nah,
not.
we have the
Nigga,
wings to
what?
guard them. We
nah,
have the
Oh
bro.
wings
What?
my
to guard them.
god.
Bro,
Yo, can I
Nigga,
get a
actually,
what?
fucking question in?
that's an
do you
interesting
know
point.
that
Yo,
Here's
the
the
that
point.
was
Damn.
OKC
a
Looney and
dumbass
Draymond,
take.
they're gonna double
What?
Steph. Looney and Draymond not gonna do shit.
No, Looney and Draymond are not. We can play small against this OKC
Yeah, we
team, bro.
could
You're
play
not
small.
playing
Nah,
big, bro.
This team,
OKC is
bro,
gonna
y'all
double
just be
Steph,
going
and they're
too
gonna
Steph
say,
far.
"Let's
would
use
have to
Draymond
average
versus Garcia."
35.
Steph would
Bro,
have to
wait,
average
wait. Let me
40.
ask. Wait, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this before you guys go
Oh
too
my
far.
god.
Is the 2022 Warriors and the 2025 Pacers are they on different playing fields or are they on the same level?
I
You
think
No,
the Warriors are
different
exactly
better.
playing
because
field.
I
they
think
played
Steph
easy.
could make
What?
that a
Because they
series
played
unfair.
The
easy.
Okay,
2025 Pacers with
But
all
I
that
will
shoot?
tell you
All right,
one thing.
bro.
But I will
So
tell you
so
one
hold
thing.
on, hold on. Wait,
If
Hottie, Hottie.
if
Let
Boston
me ask
was
Hottie a
healthy, they
question.
were
Hey,
not coming
hey,
out the
Andrea,
East.
in my opinion,
Let's talk
Hold
whether
on,
that's
facts,
Hottie,
bro.
Hottie.
Lakers,
Wait, hold on. Hottie, let me ask you a question. You said Boston fumbled that championship.
yeah.
because
How do you
OKC,
fumble a
Denver
championship?
took
How
it
do
to
you fumble?
seven.
How do
Indiana
you
took it
fumble
to
a
seven.
championship where you lost 3 games in a row?
Exactly. And when your best
But
player
that's what I'm
blows his
saying.
Achilles.
I thought Steph uniqueness just made that series something it shouldn't have been. Like, bro, just
But
the
wait,
way
we
he
can't take
plays,
him off the
bro.
They were the
team.
But
Like,
to
I
best
don't
win
get
a
what
but
we're
to
defense.
win a
doing. What are
champ
we
but to
No,
doing?
win
no,
a
Yeah,
no,
they
Like,
were
no.
the
The
best
championship,
Celtics, the
defense.
Celtics as a team,
They were
but
the
to win a
best
cha-
playoff
to win a
The
defense since
Celtics were the better
the
team.
2005.
Celtics
hold
were
on.
the better team. The Celtics were the
Yep.
better team. They should
They
have
were the
won.
best
No, they
playoff
weren't.
defense since
And
to win a
2005.
and
champ
look,
to win
look,
a
look, look,
championship
look.
to win a
Here's my point on
championship,
that.
your great
The
players need to be
Celtics
great
faced
players.
the
It's the
Celtics
dumbest
actually
argument I've
had
ever
a good
seen.
run too. Like they faced a lot of talent. They were prom for that
I
championship,
think
bro.
so. Here's what I would say: that 22 year, there's two teams for sure. I believe were more talented than us, and that was Boston, and actually three teams for sure. It
Three?
was when they're
Three?
fully healthy. When they're fully healthy, it was
Who?
Boston, Milwaukee, and Phoenix. They went from a talent. I'm not talking about
Boston,
fit.
Milwaukee, and
I
in
agree with the
22.
first two,
I'm
not the
not. I'm
last
not
one.
putting Phoenix in
I'm
there.
not
No,
putting
no,
Yeah,
no.
I'm
I'm
not
Phoenix over
putting
them.
I'm
No,
Phoenix in
no,
strictly
there.
no.
speaking talent. Like when you look at
I still can't.
I'll name the
But who?
guys:
Who did?
Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Bridges, Cam
Old
Johnson,
Chris Paul.
Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton, who was at that time he was
What's
a
up?
different player.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, never
But
mind.
hold on.
Yeah,
Wait. Okay. But Dre,
yeah,
hold on.
never
Dre.
mind. Yeah.
Steph is more talented than Booker.
And then they got two
Well,
through like eight. They
I
got
don't want.
two
I
through
don't.
like
And
eight.
what
Draymond.
Wait,
Draymond's weird.
Bridges is not more talented
I'd
than
say
Wiggins
Draymond's
or probably Poole, bro. Let's not
And
do that.
Draymond's weird because I don't want to say talent, but he's a better player than
Jay
Aiton.
Crowder.
No, he
Like maybe
wasn't.
Aiton's
No,
more
no, No, he
talented.
wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Nah,
No, he
Edwards
wasn't.
is
Was Brit?
Edwards
I
is
Wait,
love
not
was
this
Nigga,
over
Bridges?
learn
here. I
ball,
love
nigga.
this,
No,
bro.
he wasn't.
Wait, was Bridges?
We
Was
lied.
Learn
Bridges
ball,
better
nigga.
than
No, he
Wiggins?
wasn't.
Was Bridges
PK, you
better
gotta
than
speak
way
Wiggins?
facts,
more
bro.
way more talented.
Yes,
What?
100% Bridges was better than
And
Wiggins in
What?
22.
But what
Yes.
does he do better than him?
Whoa, wait,
Yes.
What
what?
does he do
I'm
better
taking
than
At what?
Bridges
Bridges?
in
At ping
22.
pong?
No, but what
What?
does Bridges do
I'm
better
taking
than
Bridges
Wiggins?
No,
over
stop
But you
it.
You're
guys are not.
picking
Stop.
But you're not
Bridges
listening
over
because,
over
bro,
in
Wiggins?
Stop. Hold on. Wait, wait,
2022.
wait, wait, wait,
we're
wait,
not
wait.
talking
No,
about
no,
their
no, no, no,
we're
no,
not
no,
talking
no.
about their
We have
seasons.
to
I'm talking
talk
about
Hey,
Yo,
talent.
but
let's
we
facts.
gotta
talk
talk.
facts, nigga.
We
What
gotta
the
talk
fuck?
facts, bro. We gotta talk facts, bro.
Bro, we're ignoring what Dre
And I
said,
do
bro. Dre
think,
said talent. He didn't
yeah, just
say
talent.
by the
Now, there's
season.
one team that I
Wiggins is
think
more talented than Bridges.
was close.
It's a
Somebody trying to
fact.
Both
argue?
of you
Wiggins is
guys
better than
think,
Bridges. Facts.
Wiggins is more talented.
Are you gonna say
Let's
but
not
Denver?
even.
Wiggins
Are
is
you
We're
better
gonna
not
Wiggins
say
than
even
ain't got
gonna
Denver,
that
Bridges
talk
by
here's
Dre?
dog
about
in
far.
him,
that.
so you could put certain niggas next to him. Like
Yo,
yo,
there's
Dre,
one
yo,
more
Dre.
team. There's one
But
more team that I would
Wiggins is
actually
more
Denver.
talented.
consider very close, and maybe
Denver
some
in
people think
22.
I'm crazy,
Denver. Yeah.
but it was no, not even Denver.
He's gonna say Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis, but they're close. I think
Oh,
we
Mm.
had
Yeah.
more.
Memphis was close. Memphis was close.
That Memphis team was the deepest team in the
Yeah, that
NBA.
Memphis team was good. They was good without
That
Ja.
team,
Oh, I agree with
they
that.
had Melton as like their ninth man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like their
Not
ninth
even
man.
Milton
ninth.
was
That
good
nigga
over
was
there
Hey, they
getting
too.
were winning games
DNP'd.
without Ja too,
Yeah,
man. It
Was
wasn't
he?
just Ja.
I think the on
Yes.
and off numbers
He
wasn't in his
was
That
favor.
nigga
getting.
was
Yeah,
getting
he was getting
DNP'd
DP.
sometimes.
Tyus Jones was the best backup point guard in the NBA.
Yep.
They had,
Yeah, but his chain's fake.
Brandon Clark was at that time. He was,
He was really good at that
yeah,
Oh
time.
he
yeah,
was,
before the Achilles,
And
he
they
was
had Steven
he
Adams,
was good.
yeah, Steven Adams,
Uh,
slow mo.
yeah, slow mo, and then I
yeah,
didn't mention
they were
Bane,
better than
Jaren
Phoenix.
Jackson, Dylan Brooks, and Ja.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Nah,
were
That
better
team
Dylan
than
was
Brooks was
legit.
Phoenix.
a
I
defensive
wouldn't put
demon that
Phoenix
year,
up there.
Yeah.
bro.
They were
He
That
better.
was
was
a
one of the
defensive
top
demon.
defenses in the league. I think they were number 2 that year.
They were number two.
Yeah,
Or actually, no, they were like number 3 or 4. Yeah, they were top 5 though. They were top 5.
yeah, they could ball.
I don't know. I think we're underestimating. Like, if you give Steph an elite defense, which 2022 is an elite defense, and then you have Clay, who's not prime Clay, but can still give you still an elite shooter, give you 18 a game. You have Jordan Poole, who gives you that extra on ball creation. Wiggins
I
is,
was
is
giving
gonna
you 20
he's
a
gonna
game.
throw in 18, 17, 18. He's not gonna create at a
With
high level,
top,
but
you're forgetting an elite defense. Yo, we got.
oh no, I'm just
Wiggins was
talking
locking
offensive.
up,
No,
bro.
already established that the defense was elite.
You know
Now
what
I'm
it
talking
is,
about what
Andreev?
we had
What would
offensively,
set us
and then
apart?
the last thing I'll say is Otto Porter as well, which I think people just underrate how important it is to have front court players that have that
Yes.
type of skill set, that they can't be picked on defensively. They're really good rebounders and they can space the
I
floor.
think what
Like,
made us
all the elite
special,
Who
teams have that
underestimate
skill
that?
set in the front
but
court.
what made us
Otto
special
Porter
that
was
year,
really key for that
I
team for
think
sure.
why we were better than Memphis specifically, because that series was mm, arguably our toughest. If you just look, I know
No, it was
Boston
the toughest. It was
gave
the
us problems.
toughest.
Yeah, it was like,
It
but
was way harder
Ja
than
got
Boston.
hurt. Ja did get hurt.
what set us apart, yeah, that
Ja got hurt when we
Nigga,
were
Nigga, we
up
what?
was
two
up
one.
Nah,
30. We were up
man, that
30
We
in
were
giant
that
up
injury
game.
two
ain't
one.
do
Y'all
shit
hurt,
for
but
that
Gary got
series.
hurt too. You
They was
gotta
about to lose
remember
that
that
We
series.
pinky
keep
toe
exactly.
talking
was
So
though.
I
out.
hate,
That's
I
that
all.
hate
was the
that.
point I
I
wanted to
hate
make.
that one.
Our
That
defense,
shit wasn't
we
doing
had
nothing.
the best defensive bench in the league. When you look at Otto, GP2, Looney wasn't playing starter minutes. He was playing. So you look at our
Jordan Poole
bench.
was playing 35 off the bench.
Jordan
No,
Poole was
no, no, I
frying,
know.
bro. He was cooking
But
us.
here's the thing, though. That's true. But if you look at the 2 to 3 pieces we had in every series between Dallas, between Memphis, and then even in Boston with GP2 and Otto especially standing out, we had defensive levels, like, or we had starting level defenders, like coming off the
We were the
bench.
best. We were the best defense in the
Yeah,
The
NBA.
Warriors
best
was
defense.
locking up that year, bro. They was locking up.
If Draymond doesn't get hurt, we probably finished the season number one in defense the
Yes,
whole
we would
season.
have. We would have.
No,
Because
we
we
did
were
finish the
ahead by a
season.
lot, and then Boston caught up. And
Boston caught up somehow.
yeah, like
Yo,
so,
So
we
remember,
were a good
remember,
defense that
remember
year.
earlier? I felt like Steph was the
We weren't even
MVP
good. We
favorite
were
in
like
the beginning of
15th.
the
We were
year.
15th in offense that year.
Steph,
We
that was
weren't
his
even
best
like top
defensive
10.
year as well. People forget that was Steph his best defensive season on the ball.
The
Remember how he
2022
started the
team,
season though that year?
the
He was on one.
2022 team is
I thought he
difficult
was
to
the favorite to
judge
win MVP
because that
before
team
Steve
offensively
Kerr started
was
fucking with his minutes.
very, very, very average, but they could defend. They was gonna make it hell on you to score as well,
Yeah.
but they couldn't. Like for some reason, bro, that was one of Steph's worst offensive years in his prime.
In
Like I don't
terms
know
of
what the fuck
efficiency,
was going on.
yeah, he had
You
that.
know,
The
you know, you
vision
know what
threw
I,
him
you know what
off,
I think, you
and
know
then
what
he
I think
got
it
hurt.
is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't think of another good reason, but I think his parents,
He was lifting too
his
much.
parents got divorced that year.
That is true. That is
Oh, that's a good
true.
What the
point.
Cause
His
I'm
mom
thinking,
them
I'm
was
like,
going
bro, I
through it.
never seen a slump like that from
And then
half
wasn't
his
that the
fucking.
year where
bro?
his
I
Get
movement
the
wanna
was
I
fuck
messed
wanna
out
up?
of
give
here.
you I wanna I
Remember?
wanna give you guys hope tonight. I wanna give you guys a hope tonight. Okay? I wanna
Okay.
give you guys a hope tonight.
Pogba.
What?
Let me say this right.
Let's
I'm gonna
let's go
give
to
them one
Discord
hope
because
tonight.
I don't know if you saw what Steve just said, but we have to talk about this.
Probably
And
some
also,
bullshit.
I was talking to someone as well about what are the future plans in the off season and what can we expect. So I had some intel on that I want to share. I was just in conversation.
Giannis.
So let's go to Discord. We'll continue over there. 82 games, season complete. We got the plan on Wednesday for us. We're gonna be in Discord all week watching these games and during the playoffs. So join. Let's
Give
head
me the
over.
trophy.
We have a lot to talk about. I'll see you there.
Give me the trophy.
Hey, CWNN, man.
See you in the
CWNN.
white